3 ways to effectively invest in Spain to get your European residence. On our last video, we briefly explained the categories of persons who can benefit on Spanish laws for entrepreneurs. But first, just in case this is the first video you're watching, please allow me to briefly introduce myself. My name is Adriana Barba. I'm a dual degree lawyer. I graduated both from law school in the US and in Spain. And I currently have my license to practice throughout Spain, and I am the managing partner of Vasquez and Barba International Legal Consultants. We are one of the best law firms in Spain according to Diario Expansión, which is a newspaper in Spain comparable to the Wall Street Journal or the Financial Times. And in the months of 2019, in January and February, we have attracted 8 figures of foreign investment to Spain, making us one of the leader firms in Spain attracting foreign investment. Please visit our social media in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to find out more about our firm. So as we left it in the last video, the persons who can apply for this law are entrepreneurs who are willing to create a project in Spain that is for the general interest of the citizenship here in Spain, or investors willing to invest a significant amount in the Spanish economy, or highly skilled professionals. The first category that I'm going to explain to you is highly skilled professionals. Highly skilled professionals are commonly known as PAC, P-A-C, an acronym for its Spanish name, Profesionales Altamente Calificados. A highly skilled professional means that the applicant is a person of a graduate or postgraduate degree from a reputable educational institution and that has at least 5 years of working experience. In order to get your residence visa as a highly skilled professional, you need to have also a work employment offer in Spain. In the cases of highly skilled professionals, the responsibility of the application falls mostly on the company hiring the highly skilled professionals. The company or the group of businesses has to prove that they are significantly large, so it cannot be a newly established business, and they have to register in what is known as the Large Companies and Strategic Collectives Unit, or Unidad de Grandes Empresas. This Spanish institution, qualifies the companies are being able to hire highly skilled professionals in order to grant them a residence visa. The residence authorization has to be requested by the company with a duration of up to 2 years, which is renewable if the contract allows for that. The documents required to have a successful application as a highly skilled professional are the following: the approval of the request by the Large Companies and Strategic Collectives Unit, a copy of the professional contract, a detailed job description, the curriculum vitae of the highly skilled professional, a copy of the passport of the highly skilled professional, a criminal background check showing no records of the highly skilled professional, and in cases of the persons having a graduate or postgraduate degree, a copy of the degree. It's important to remember that this visa is also extended to the families of the highly skilled professional hired to work in Spain. So that means that spouses and minor children are allowed to come to Spain under the same visa. The second category for persons that want to move to Spain and obtain the residence in Europe is the category of investors. This is the one that we specialize mostly on. And the investors can either be on real estate, on bank stocks or deposits, or on public debt. If you decide to invest in real estate in Spain, my partner, Mr. Vasquez, on top of being a lawyer, is also a licensed real estate professional. And we have properties that are not listed and that you can access once you become our client in order to make your real estate investment a one that is qualifying for you under this law. The real estate investment has to be made and completed in Spain in order for you to apply for this visa, and it has to be for a minimum value of €500,000. The properties that you can obtain in Spain for that amount of money are usually high luxury properties or properties that have a great square footage. So in order to have a consultation with Mr. Vasquez, do not hesitate to contact us so you can inquire as to the kind of properties that we can offer for you in order to apply to get this visa. You can also invest in bank stocks, and the investment has to amount to €1,000,000, or in Spanish public debt, and in that case the investment has to amount to €2,000,000. The general documents required in order to have a successful application in order to get a European residence card to investment are a copy of the passport of the investor. You need to get private health insurance for a year for an entity that operates in Spain. Since we have done this process many times for several investors, we have contacts in several insurance companies that will make this process easy for you. Then accreditation of sufficient financial means to make this investment. In the case of real estate, it's important that you cannot get financing in order to qualify for this visa. If you get financing, the minimum amount of €500,000 has to be made without financing, and then you can finance on top of it. And then the specific documents showing accreditation of the investment, which are, in the case of real estate, a certificate of the registry showing ownership and the deed of the purchase of the real estate. If the investment is in unlisted shares, then an investment declaration. If the investment is in quoted shares, then a certificate of the financial intermediary registered with the Commission of National Securities, or the bank in Spain in which the investment can be verified. If the investment is in public debt, certificate of the financial institution in which you can prove that you can purchase this debt for a period equal or greater than 5 years. And if your investment is in bank deposits, a certificate from the bank or the financial institution showing that the owner is the sole owner of these bank deposits. The benefits of applying to residence in Spain through investment are that this residence permit allows you to live and work in Spain throughout the national territory. And getting your residence card does not necessarily mean that you have to live in Spain. So if you're a person that travels a lot, you don't have to worry about being in Spain for at least 183 days out of the year in order to maintain your residence. You will be able to renew it without having to meet this requirement. Also, the application for investors is done jointly with spouses and children over 18. Do you already see yourself enjoying the Spanish sun in the Mediterranean coast, or skiing on the Pyrenees without having to travel long distances? I tell you, as a person having lived in Spain for 8 years after living in the States, that I do not regret my decision to having moved here nor establish my business here. And we hope that if you're curious about how to move to Spain, that you contact us visiting our website or contact us through our phone number or via email. We're going to discuss the next category, which is the entrepreneurs, of persons that qualify to get a visa under this law on our next video. We hope you join us.